Hello everyone, welcome back to Tina Teach Python. Today's lesson is about polymorphism, function polymorphism, class polymorphism, and inheritance class polymorphism. So this lesson is all about those three, okay? And these are not foreign concepts whatsoever. You've learned extensively about function class and inheritance class in previous lessons. So if you're clicking on this video, there's a high chance that you're already familiar with these three concepts. Now, polymorphism is simply a property of the methods, functions, or operators with the same name that can be used again and again for many objects and classes. All right? For example, function polymorphism. I have a string with hello here, and then I print the length of, so function polymorphism. I have a string with hello here, and then I print the length of the string, okay? And the length here, the function here, is polymorphism, okay? Somehow I'm not pronouncing that right, polymorphism. And length can be reused for not only string, but tuple and dictionary as well. As you can see, print length my tuple, and then print length my dictionary. All right, let's move on to the next part, class polymorphism. Now, I have two classes in this instance, cat and dog. They both share something similar, and that is the sound function. Okay, first off, I have cat, class cat with the init function. I'm just going with name, keeping it short because this part is not our focus. Next up, I have sound, referencing self, this instance of cat in the parameter, print meow. All right, because sound meows for cat. And so cat has the init function and the sound function. Over here to dog, we also have the same thing with the init function, okay? And down here, we also have another sound function, printing wolf. So that's what they both have in common. And this is polymorphism attribute over here, since you can reuse the function for both classes and they serve the same purpose with the same name. All right, and then continuation of the code that I've shown you, I have a variable, my dog, with the dog class, and then burger passing in as the name, and noodles for the cat one. And I'm using a for loop. For loop over here also has polymorphism because you can reuse it for different things and not just these two variables and these two classes, okay? For result, placeholder in my dog and my cat, result, sound. So we're printing meow and wolf, okay? Moving on to inheritance polymorphism. The child class can inherit the parent's methods, but it can also override it. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. So this is the parent class pet with the init function, just name, keep it simple. And we have the function sound that we've seen over here. Let me just go back, right? Sound is this one. Same thing, same code. And so pet both has the init function and the sound function, but for this one it's quack, which doesn't really apply to cat and dog. Now, dog for the class with the pet inheritance, so pet is the parent and dog is the child. Function, sound, self, print, wolf. So in this instance, this sound function of class dog overrides the sound function of the parent class pet, okay? So this becomes null. It does not apply to the dog class. However, the init function does. So that's what makes the dog class, be able to behave normally without that init function. And the same can be said with cat, with the pet parent inheritance. And the sound function overrides pet's sound function. So for cat, we'll have meow instead of quack. However, duck is different. Duck also has the same parent inheritance. However, we're passing. We pass the past statement. We pass in the past statement. That's what I was trying to say. So instead of keeping the duck statement blank, which may return an error, we're using the past statement so we can, pass straight through the error and have no issue with that. And duck obviously is going to inherit everything from the parent pet. It's going to inherit the init function as well as the sound function because it does not have its own methods or function to override these two. Okay, and duck is just going to print out quack, as simple as that. Move on with class pet, def, init, self, and name. Okay, and self.name equals to name, def, sound, self, print, quack. All right, now let's move on to dog, pet, sound, self, print, wolf. And same goes with cat, pet, def, sound. So this sound function on both dog and cat is going to override the parent pet. Okay, meow. Lastly, class duck, pet, and we're just going to pass. Next up, I'm gonna new line, my pet dog, dog, jelly bean, my pet cat, cat, noodles, my pet duck, duck, ducklin. Okay, ducklin, or you can make it fancy and do that. For X in my pet dog, my pet cat, my pet duck, X name. Okay, so now this is what you have. We have the parent pet, the dog overrides the sound function. Same with cat, it also overrides sound function, except for duck. Duck just simply pass. It takes all of this in the pet function. The pet class, sorry, my bad. And down here, where we print the name, and then we print the sound function, we have jelly bean for dog, because we named it jelly bean, and noodles for cat, and ducklin for duck. And it, it goes woof, meow, and quack, just like that. So that is it for today's lesson. Our next topic is going to be about scope part 1, since it will cover the local, global scope as well as the keywords. So I want to split it into 2 parts. Thank you for watching until the end, and don't forget to tune in, like, comment, and subscribe. Learn today, better tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.